Yeah, Moritz, how eager are you after these 12, 13 days just to get back into game action? What do you think is going to be some of the biggest challenges after this long layoff?
Probably the biggest challenge is playing 60 minutes competitive hockey. I think if we find a way to figure that out, I think we can be very successful during the next stretch. I think we have three home games coming up, so obviously a big challenge for us, starting with Washington tomorrow, and I think everybody is really looking forward for playing games again. It was a rough stretch for us, but all in all, I think the boys are really hungry and are willing to give every single thing to go back to work.
Overall, just looking at the bright side of this, just the fact that with all these guys that have had COVID and all these game cancellations, it didn't really cost you anything. I mean, not having to lose games during this stretch of missing all these people. So I guess one of the bright sides to it.
I mean, first of all, I think we were really lucky. A lot of guys didn't even had to sit out for one game, and we had a really good practice today. And I think we can build on that and go from there and get excited for tomorrow. Obviously, a big advantage for us is now that we don't have to travel that much, and hopefully can focus a little bit more on practices and go back to work here. And yeah, other than that, it's just about winning hockey games right now.
Thanks, Moritz.
Thank you.
Next, go to Max Boltman.
Morris, how did you spend the long layoff? Were you just hanging out around home? What did you do for the holiday? All that?
Yeah, holidays were great. I had a chance going to Dylan's house, and I had a chance meeting the family there, and it was really nice welcoming Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So wasn't sitting by myself, but other than that, it was a lot me time, which was okay. I mean, you wanted to stay away from the guys too and mind public places. So obviously not quite what I really enjoy, but you got to do it and stay professional during that time too. And yeah, it was just a lot on FaceTime, calling the family during these days and see how they doing. And yeah, other than that, not much.
How about physically? Like, were you able to come in here and skate if you wanted to, or were you just kind of taking walks or anything like that?
Yeah, went for a jog. I felt terrible after, but yeah, no. Other than that, it was just come to the rink, get tested, hopefully stay negative, and go back home and then do something at home, some body weight workout or something like that. Yeah.
Coming out of kind of the reset here, I guess, like what are the areas of your game that you kind of would like to see yourself take the next step in?
Playing really good defensively, I think. Dika and I created a lot of chemistry on the ice, and now we want to take the next step and want to be dominant out there.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Next, go to Mike Moriali.
Good afternoon, Moritz. So how important is it to you to play a physical, tough game in the position you play?
Depends on the game. I would say it's not the only thing I'm looking for. I just want to play great and want to help the team succeed and get 2 points in the end of the day. I think that's what I'm most concerned about.
So I'm curious, how much did the play in the Swedish Hockey League, how did that help you prepare for the physical side of the game that you see in the NHL? Did that prepare you well for that, for what you're seeing now?
It's different. You're playing against smaller guys. They're not that mature or maybe that elite in both sides on the ice or both surfaces on the ice. So it's just a whole nother level, and I think you can do your homework and be prepared, but just going out there and learn, I think that's the biggest key for being a successful player, and I just try to do that as much as possible.
And I guess just as a final one, is it timing more as far as playing physical, maybe making a hit here and there to wipe a guy out, or just push him a little bit to take him off his game on an offensive rush? Is it just, in your case, just finding the right time to make that hit or block a shot? Is it a timing thing for you?
Yeah, it's just being at the right spot. Sometimes, I mean, if you do things well, you don't even have to kill a guy or even make the big hit, because you can just outskate him and take the puck. And I think we all agree we would always like to have the puck on our stick than rather chasing it. So that's just a timing thing for sure. And I'm just trying to figure that out day by day.
Thank you very much.
Next, go to Elaine St. James.
Moritz, you mentioned 3 straight games at LCA. What has stood out to you? What have you noticed about playing at Little Caesars Arena, like regarding the fans?
Definitely have a better record at home than on the road, that's for sure. And I think we're just trying to keep that thing going. And the fans are great; they're helping us out a lot. Especially the last home game we had. I mean, we were missing a bunch of guys, and the fans were still there and cheering us on. And yeah, that's obviously a big help for us.
Do you notice it a little more? Maybe I don't know how aware you were of the night before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow night obviously is New Year's Eve. That when it's around a holiday, there's extra atmosphere, more festive atmosphere.
Probably, yeah, but I think you can say all season the atmosphere has been great. Seems like the fans are enjoying watching us on the ice, and obviously that gives us the push for just going even harder and blocking even more shots. And I think all in all it's been really good so far on both sides.
Just, you mentioned Christmas. I'm curious, did your parents, were there any specialties, special Christmas treats from Germany that your parents sent over or you ordered, or were you able to have any special treats you like from back home, even though you were over here?
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard bringing that stuff over. But I think we did most of the stuff when they were here a couple of weeks ago, and we just had a really good time. And we cooked a lot, went out for dinners and just enjoyed family time. And these days it's just about not eating too much food, I would say. So I'm just trying to stay away from the
So
cheap stuff.
Your parents were here earlier in December?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was there anything special your mom cooked for you that you requested, or your dad?
No, it was just nice to get together, and we're building a lot of furniture up. Mom obviously has a good touch for the decoration at home, so that was a big help, making it a little bit more homey and cozy. And now it's nice when you open the door and just lay on your couch and you see actually some artwork on the wall and some flowers on the table or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot, Moritz.
All right, those are all the questions we had for Moritz today. That'll be all for us. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Thank you.